I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. You can't escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. My concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I don't think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his are not very new after all. The bullet is stronger than the bullet. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Character is like a tree and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time. But you cannot fool all the people all the time. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Every person's happiness is their own responsibility. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. You have to do your own growing, no matter how tall your grandfather was. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your ears. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Whatever you are, be a good one. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real fact.